Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bianca. Today I have a lot of different fall DIYs for you guys. I decided to gather all of my fall DIYs from last year in 2018. So this is like a binge watching YouTube video of fall DIYs. So I really hope you enjoy it. I decided to do this because I actually have been thinking about it for a while, for a few months now. But I was kind of hesitant to do it just because I didn't want the video to be super long. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it together and edit it a little bit, not too much, and put it out for you guys. Yes, it is a very long video, so you might wanna, if it's in the morning, get your coffee, sit down, your breakfast, or if it's late at night, you might wanna get your popcorn and your wine, you know, just whatever you feel comfortable with that you can sit down for a while and enjoy these videos. So I think I did pretty well as far as editing and saying what I needed to say to explain. You know, obviously I've learned a little bit more since then. I've kind of reacted to some of that. In the bottom right hand corner, I would write a few little things when I was editing yesterday and today. And those are kind of like my reactions as of today of what I would do now differently, or things that I'd be like, oh my god, why did I do that? Or, you know, just being kind of funny, kind of making fun of myself. So that's me today reacting to my videos a year ago in the bottom right hand corner. So let's go ahead and get started. This intro has been long enough and I hope you guys enjoy it. I should have my 20,000 giveaway video by the end of this week, so stay tuned for that. Because we are going to be making a fall centerpiece. I just have some paint. I already had the paint brushes, and the mason jars. I already had them as well. And then I already had some floral foam to go inside of the mason jars. I already had the stencils from Walmart. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove these lids and maybe save them for something else. And then we're gonna go ahead and paint them. I'm gonna take this acrylic paint from Target that I got last year, I believe. And I'm just gonna mix it with some white to make it a really light blue color. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of this antique white from Walmart. So I'm just gonna take this antique white and mix it with a little bit of this white. So obviously it doesn't look perfect, but what you can do is just take a little bit of the paint and kind of fix any spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna take some floral foam and stick some inside for my flower arrangement. channel. So today I'm gonna be making a really easy Dollar Tree pumpkin centerpiece. So all you're gonna need is just one of these Dollar Tree styrofoam pumpkins, and then I have these taper candles from the Dollar Tree, and then I have my Dollar Tree ribbon, my glue sticks and my glue gun, my scissors, and then I'm going to be adding these Dollar Tree florals, and I'll show you which ones I'm put inside of it, but I just have quite a few right here. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and remove the stem. So it just comes off really easily with the toothpick attached, and we're not going to need this anymore. And then just take this off. And what we want to do is make a hole right here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and make a little hole right here. I'm not sure how big I need it, but if I do need it to be a little bit bigger, I can make it bigger. So since there's already a hole right here, I'm just gonna kind of start in there. The hole doesn't have to be perfect because you're not gonna be able to see it, so. So all I'm gonna do is just add some hot glue inside right here and a little bit on the outside, and stick my ribbon in there like that. So just continue to add hot glue and wrap it. Okay, so now that it's all covered, I'm going to add the candlestick. And it sits up pretty well just because the hole is not that big. But if you want, you could put a little bit of hot glue and stick it right there, which I might do. I'm not sure, it depends if it's moving around a lot or not, but you can do that too if you want to. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take some of my flowers and cut them and just start sticking them in everywhere. Okay guys, so I just sat it here on my dining table with some Dollar Tree pumpkins and those little leaves that come in a 3-pack, I believe. Yeah, 3-pack. And I really love those leaves. They're super pretty. So this is just an idea of what you can do. So today I'm going to be making this buffalo check sign. I was trying to come up with something to make because I had this piece of wood left from Home Depot. They already have pieces like this cut already where all the wood is at. And so I just picked one up. It was like $1.50, I believe, somewhere around there. So I had everything already that you see here. To do the buffalo check, you just need the black paint, white, and gray. And then I'm just gonna be using this gray moss chalk paint that I got from Target for the Hello Fall lettering on the sign. So, and then I just have paint brushes right there to paint it, and some tape to tape it off, and then the measuring tape and a pencil. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is paint the whole piece of wood white, and then we're gonna let it dry. Okay, so this piece is 3.5 inches in height. So I marked the sides. I marked them 1 1/8 of an inch. So I'm just gonna tape the top and the bottom. This painter's tape, it's not sticking that good. So I'm just gonna go over it on top real quick and lightly. So once that has pretty much dried, I'm not gonna be doing the tape anymore. We're just gonna measure it off just like we did right here, 1 1/8. We're gonna do 1 1/8 all along here and then finish painting it. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark it with my pencil. Okay, so once I marked it all, I'm going to try to make the lines as straight as I can. So I'm just gonna use my measuring tape like that and just mark it straight. Okay, and then just finish it all the way to the end. Okay, so I have all of my squares marked off. Now I'm just gonna take my gray paint and start painting. I'm gonna go ahead and do gray, white, gray, white, gray, white. So now when you finish with that one, you're gonna skip and leave this one white and then paint gray right here. Okay, so I already finished the gray squares all along the top and the bottom. We're gonna do one more step of gray in between. And I already started it on this side, so you could see. So what I'm gonna do is just take some of the gray paint, and so I don't get confused and paint the wrong one, I'm just gonna mark it already. So as you can see, it is done and dry. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the Hello Fall on it. And I was gonna freehand it with this moss color, but I'm still gonna use this paint, but I'm gonna go ahead and use these stencils. Okay, so this is how it came out. I really like that green color. And now I'm gonna go hang it. Well, I'm not gonna hang it up yet because of course it's not fall yet, but I'm gonna go show you where I'm gonna put it when I start decorating for fall. Okay, so this is where I was just kind of playing around with the space right here. And I believe I would put it right here on this wreath. Obviously I'm not gonna leave it like this because I haven't decorated for fall yet, but when I do, I'm gonna put it right there. I really like the way it came out. And my inspiration for that green color were these pumpkins that I just hauled. Excited to make this. I will insert a clip right now so you could see. I found this really pretty wood pumpkin at JCPenney. And I did post it on Instagram today, this morning actually, that I found this gorgeous, cute farmhouse wooden pumpkin. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. It's so pretty. And then I'm like, looking at the back and it says $22. And I'm like, for this small little wood pumpkin, it was about this size right here. And look how small this is. It's not that big. So I was like, no, I could definitely make this. I already have the wood pumpkin on hand, but I just want to tell you guys real quick, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm definitely trying to build my followers on there. I will insert my Instagram name and you can go and follow me on there. I post daily. I already had everything on hand. The only thing that I didn't have on hand that I went to purchase yesterday at Hobby Lobby were these items right here. So I'm going to use this really cute ribbon. It's like burlap with lace and like pearls on it. I just thought it was really, really pretty. So I bought this yesterday, originally $6, and I got it for $3. It was half off. And then I purchased these and the letters were $1.99, 40% off. And these little gemstones were originally $2.99. Of course I got it for 40% off. So these were the only things I bought, was this stuff right here, and it was only about $7. So I only paid $7 to make this DIY, which is way better than paying $22. So everything else I already had on hand. Glue gun and glue sticks. I have my scissors right here to cut the fabric out. This is what I'm gonna be covering the pumpkin with. This is just some scrap fabric that I have that I really, really like. I just think it's so pretty and it's very farmhouse. I like that. And then of course this is my wood pumpkin. I'm gonna paint it white to get rid of this blue color. I bought this pumpkin last year and I painted it blue, and I did totally different DIY with it. So I'm gonna paint it white, and I believe I'm gonna paint the sides gray, and then my paint brushes. So let's go ahead and get started with the painting. Okay, so I did about 3 coats on the front and the back, and it covered it pretty well. So this part right here, I think I only did about 2. So, which it didn't really matter because now I'm going to cover the side with gray. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll pick it up and show you, but I really like how this part of it looks. It looks like, you know, kind of farmhouse to me, a little bit rustic. So once it dries, then we'll go ahead and apply the fabric. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take my fabric, turn it the opposite way on the back side, and then take my pumpkin, put it on top and just trace it. That way I can get the exact size of the fabric, and then I will glue it on the top. So do not turn it around and trace it like this. Go ahead and trace it the right way, the way you want it, because of course the curves of the pumpkin are different if you do it this way and then you turn it around and try to glue it that way. So whenever you do trace it, when you put it under, have the fabric like the right side up. So trace it like that. So now that I have it all cut out, now I'm gonna glue it down. Okay, whenever you apply the hot glue, you're gonna go ahead and make the line, but then kind of smear it around so that way you won't see the line of glue like you do over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this burlap and lace ribbon and I'm gonna just cut a piece. I don't know how big I need it yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it shorter, but for right now I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is grab my stickers and I'm gonna write hello fall, just like the clip that I showed you. I did look at the iron-on letters, but they didn't have the ones I wanted. Like I wanted black ones like this, and I was gonna iron on the letters on here, but they had like glitter letters and I didn't want that, so I decided just to pick up the stickers instead. Now I'm gonna take these gemstones and put one on each side, just like the one that I've seen in JCPenney. They had two black ones on each side. So even though it sticks on like that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. So I'm just gonna take this twine that I bought from Dollar Tree that I've been having. I'm gonna take this and wrap the stem. Look how it turned out, guys. So cute. I can't believe it. It looks just like it. I really like it. So pretty, and definitely a farmhouse style fall pumpkin. So so I'm making this really easy fall DIY sign, and I'm just using these two signs that you see right here from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna be mixing this white paint and green paint, and I just have my brushes right there to paint the sign, and then I just have my glue sticks and my glue gun. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just mix these two paints. Okay, so I did the first coat and it dried, and now I'm gonna do the second coat. Okay, so while the green is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this leaf white. Okay, so once that's pretty much dry, I'm just gonna take this sign and remove this Harvest Blessings and then add it to this sign. I just like the way it looks and the color of it, so I decided to take this off and put it on here. So then I'm just gonna take one of these vases from the Dollar Tree, and they have these LED leaf lights. They're so pretty, so I decided to grab one, and then I'm gonna take one out. You put some AA batteries inside, which they have at the Dollar Tree as well, and then just stick it in here. Okay, you could literally put this anywhere you want. So let's just say if I put it right here on my end table in my living room, I could put the pumpkin right here, and then the two little vases with the leaf lights, and then you could just decorate it however you want. So I just added these two Dollar Tree pumpkins. So make sure y'all pick these up. They're the cutest pumpkins that they have, in my opinion. They also have a little green one too with the gold stem too. So I would just set it right here, something like that. The first one, we're going to be making a Dollar Tree fall garland. So these are the items that you're going to need. The first thing is these felt leaves from the Dollar Tree for just $1, and they come with 20. Some twine from the Dollar Tree. Some clothespins. I got the small pack of 50 for $1. And then of course, you just need some scissors, your glue gun, and glue sticks. I'm just using these plastic pumpkins that I already have on hand, just because I knew I needed to do something with them. So I'm gonna paint them and use them in this garland. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is paint my pumpkins and then let them dry. So my pumpkins are still drying. I decided to put a little bit of orange glitter that I had. On camera they look kind of white, but they're not. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off the garland right here. Leave a little bit on the side and start off right here. Basically, you just clip the twine first and then the leaf like that. So I put the 5 down, one of each different color, red, brown, green, yellow, and orange. And after that, I'm going to put the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna glue it right here with my hot glue gun. Okay, so I just ended up putting the garland right here on the staircase. So I ended up just using the 3 pumpkins instead of 4. All I did was just apply a little piece of clear tape right here, so that way the pumpkin won't be like hanging down. But yeah, this is where I have it right now. I think I'm gonna put it in the kitchen, but I just wanted to show y'all that you could put it right here on the staircase, and it looks really cute right here too. Okay, so for the second DIY, I'm going to be making this pumpkin out of this ribbon. This is some Dollar Tree ribbon, and they have a lot of ribbon. They have the thick one like this. They even have like some skinnier ones. Like this is like a 2-inch ribbon. They have like 1-inch ribbon. They have so many different kinds, but I really liked this glittery burnt orange type ribbon, so I chose this one. And then at the Dollar Tree, they sell these packs of batteries. So this was an 8-pack of AA batteries for only $1, and this is gonna be for these LED leaf lights. I also picked up these wood dowels, and then of course I have my glue gun, glue sticks, and scissors. And then I'm going to take the ribbon off of this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a bunch of pieces like this. Okay, so I just cut 3 for right now, and then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and glue this stick right here, and this is gonna be like the stem popping out of the pumpkin. And then I'm going to kind of fold this and glue it right here. So just hold it in place for like 30 seconds so both can dry down up here and up there. And then I'm gonna add this one to this side. So I'm gonna put some more glue right here. Just taking another wooden stick and kind of pressing it down. Okay, so I just added batteries to the leaf lights that I have. And now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and stick this inside. Now I'm gonna continue to add these ribbons. Okay, so this is how the pumpkin turned out. It is so cute. I really like this. I want to go and buy more ribbon to make a few more of these to put around the house. So I'm going to be making a buffalo check pumpkin with this Dollar Tree pumpkin. Everything else I already had on hand, including the paintbrushes, the painter's tape to tape the pumpkin so I can paint the different colors of the buffalo check. I'm going to be painting it with this green chalk paint, and it's in the color moss. And then this white chalk paint is from Walmart as well. And then I'm just going to be using some Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree and some glitter I already had on hand to put on the stem because I don't want it this green color. Okay, so I'm just going to take off the tag, and the first thing I'm going to do is cover the stem with this glitter. Okay, so after I cover it with the Mod Podge, now I'm just going to apply this glitter. This glitter was actually from the Target dollar spot last year, and it was only $1. Okay, so my pumpkin has completely dried with the white paint. Some of the glitter did come off while I was painting and all of that, so I'm gonna put more glitter real quick. But I do want y'all to know that I did do 2 coats, and you can kind of see some cracking a little bit, but it's fine. I mean, it's a Dollar Tree DIY. It's not gonna be perfect. It's still gonna look cute. So I'm gonna use the green paint like I showed y'all, so I'm gonna need a lighter green and then this green. So in order to do that, I'm going to get some of my green paint and put it right here, and I'm gonna add some white to that to lighten it up. So I'm gonna use the green, the lighter green, and then this darker green. Okay, to start the buffalo check, all we're gonna do is just add some painter's tape and put a straight line down from the stem. Okay, so that's about how thick I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this the light green. Okay, so I already finished doing the lines of the light green all around it. And then skip one, like this would be like a light green, and then do another dark green right here. So I got 3 right there, so I'm gonna just do it all around and then I will show you how it looks. On the white stripes, you're going to make a light green square right here next to the 2 dark green squares. Okay, so this is how it turned out. I really love that green. It's so pretty. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how it looks next to other buffalo check items. Like, you guys remember my buffalo check pumpkin from Walmart and then the sign that I made. So this is the pumpkin right here, and I just think it came out so pretty and it looks good next to all of the other like green and white pumpkin, and then the black and white and gray buffalo check sign